We all understand. And that's why it's so important to support the hospice, because that's where they help. That's Tisha. Here's Tisha, my daughter. And these are just fun films. Now here's the way I am today. A bit older, I would say. And here we start.
Straight line.
Well, Jim, let me tell you about a broken back. Very good change of character, and people believed it. I was very believable. That tomorrow I'm doing a seminar on, well, not just Mr. Stanislavski, but that is part of realism, of being real in your part and knowing what kind of person you're playing.
You can learn to be serious, but as far as the comedy, it's in you when you're born, isn't it? You learn the lines, learn some techniques, but you're either funny or you're not, right?
I think so. I don't think anyone who has a sense of humor can be a comedian, do you? I mean, you have to, and you also, what helps enormously is to have a sense of ridiculous. I mean, if you can see something ridiculous in things all the time and laugh about it, that's very important in comedy. And comedy is, you have to be even truer in comedy than in playing things like Killing Time, because the minute you false, you're not funny. Point in fact is Mr. Charlie Chaplin, who you were always on the point of tears with him for his comedy, because he was the little tramp and he was so pathetic always. So, and he was the world's greatest comedian.
Are you happy with what you see today in the movies or on TV?
Not very.
Because what have we lost? What's different now? Is it too slick? Is it reaching too much? Is it too cheap? What is it?
Well, I think it's a series of young men, directors. We have to, make way for the new people and everything. Well, Jim, let me tell you about a broken back.
No, I think they agree with you.
Of course you must agree with me. I just can't bear it. Now it's coming back to a much better period now. There was a period, my time when I was in motion pictures, beauty was important. And most everyone in motion pictures and film was beautiful. And we went through an ugly period of really ugly actors. But they were very realistic and interesting and wonderful, like Dustin Hoffman, Al Pacino, Barbara Streisand, who is very beautiful. Who else? Sarah, I forget somebody's group. Anyway, it was sort of an ugly period, and that was the period that was important at that time. And they made good pictures. Now, they're coming back to kind of old-fashioned beauty and old-fashioned kind of stories. And point in fact again is, the biggest bestsellers today are the romantic novels that are being written by these ladies, and you buy them as pulp. But they sell millions of them, and they're just romantic stories.
You are not going to do a book? Are you going to do a book? Let's put it on a positive note.
I don't know, Jim. I've been asked many times to do a story in my life, but I don't like to rat on people. And I could tell a lot of stories because I've been in this business since I'm 16 years old. And I know where a lot of bodies are buried. But I just don't, I'd rather do it after I'm dead, and then they can print it.
Kind of hard to write then, but it's fine. You mean write it now and then release it later?
Not until I'm gone.
Why don't you just write books and tell all the nice things that you've told us and relay some of the stories, and some of them are very nice, very poignant, and very funny. Wouldn't that sell a book, or does it have to be Mommy Dearest?
Well, according to the publishers today, they seem to feel that that's what the public wants. Now, until the public changes their mind and starts buying books that have something uplifting about them, then I'll write them.
Anybody have any questions for Ann? Because she's getting tired, I gotta get her something else to eat. Yes?
Yeah, you did basically on the radio for a couple of years. Did you find that a creative outlet for your energies?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I like good radio. You just have to learn a certain technique with microphone. That's all. And it was an awfully good show, and very well produced.
We have Ed Anderson here who interviewed you the other night at KEX. Remember him? Raise your hand, Ed. Right there. Remember him?
Yes, hi.
I mean, was radio any different than being the voice of my mother, the car?
Oh, God, that church.
We're not on the air, are we, Ed?
That is the all-time jerky. But I don't know, well, my agents came to me at that time and said, who were William Holden, and said, then would you like to do a voiceover on a show that we're going to produce? And I said, what's it called? My Mother's a Car. And I said, well, what do I do? And they said, you're the voice of the car.
Stimulating.
So I said, how much does it pay? And they announced a great deal of money. I said, what do I have to do? They said, just go in a booth, we'll hand you the lines and say the lines. I said, I don't have to act, don't have to do anything, no. Okay, I'll do it. And that's why I did it, just for the money.
Do you know who was originally scheduled to be Maisie in films? Jean Harlow, right?
Right.
You didn't know that initially, though. That.
Oh, no. It was written for her, that story, and when she died, they put it away, and they didn't resurrect it for about 8-10 years. Then when it came to life, then they got me.
Any questions?
Before we end, I want to talk to
Oh, is this in the family type of thing, a conversation you want to have? Or?
everybody.
Well, why don't you come over here and talk to Ann about it? I'll give you a mic. We're gonna. Hey, listen, there's only 150 or so people. Come on up, this way. She'll go around. Any questions? Well, yes.
Yeah, and did you ever act with William Holden?
No, but I knew Bill quite well, and we were all terribly upset about his death. It was just a lonely, sad death. He had a lot of trouble with alcoholism. And the fact that he was alone for 4 days before they even found him was so tragic. And worked very well together, as you can see.
Which was which?
Pardon me?
Which one was active and,
Well, which one do you think is active?
well, I guess Lucy is going to be active.
Yeah. Lucy is a great clown. There's just no one has a time in this. No one is good as Lucy. No one. I think she's supreme amongst all the great comedians. But she's just a crazy clown. And Lucy goes, all these things. She's just so funny. Really, really genuinely funny. But as you notice, the comedy comes out of reality. All the situation. There's nothing phony about it. I want you to hear. Okay. So, I didn't know they were going to show you that. But you could run that down, Bill, to, if I'm going to talk to them about Stanislavski, to the last scene, you know, The Killing Kind. Have you seen The Killing Kind? There are a few scenes in The Killing Kind that will demonstrate to you a lot about method acting, or, you know, I hate to say method acting, realistic acting, let's call it. So anyway, let's see how much time we have. I want to teach you a little bit about Stanislavski. Of course, his idea and system is that you call upon experiences in your own life to help you portray a scene. And since you're all pretty young and have not had too many experiences, I expect, it's more difficult for you maybe to employ the method than actors that are older and have had more experience. Nevertheless, whatever you do, you have to associate it, try to associate it. Everything is here. And that opens up your mask, and through your mask comes your resonance, and through your resonance, you reach to the balcony. And you don't have to, on the stage, you don't have to scream. Everybody says, oh, you have to speak so loudly on the stage. You don't at all if you speak correctly. It's just a question of speaking correctly. So I would admonish you to sing as much as you can. sing, sing. It develops your vocal cords, it develops your sound of your voice. And as a matter of fact, you can always tell opera singers because they speak like this, they talk. You always know an opera singer because they all